Hi guys, I'm back with a 1 month update of my nursing school journey. For those of you who do not know who I am, I'm Courtney. I just started my nursing school journey, like I said, 1 month ago, and I am on an accelerated BSN track. So I've just been giving you guys updates about like how the program's going and all that. So I believe I left you guys on I believe I last talked to you guys on when I was 2 weeks into my nursing school journey. I have now been in for 1 month. June 11th marks my 1 month. And I have been busy, guys. I've been so busy. But I'm surviving. Okay. So last time I talked to you guys, I believe I was talking about, geez, what was I talking to you guys about? I don't remember, but that's neither here nor there. Okay, so since then, I believe I had a skills validation. What else did I? Oh, I did my health assessment. Okay, so I believe I talked to you guys about my exam and my health assessment and my practicum where I went to the nursing home. Okay, so that week in itself was really busy. So I believe I told you guys that I had an exam that Monday, and then that Tuesday I had a health exam, and then that Wednesday I had to go out into a nursing home and like do um, interviews and blood pressure and health history and all that jazz. So we did that. And then the following day I had a quiz. So it was a lot that week. Um, the skills validation, we were really nervous because it was a head to toe assessment on a patient, and we even had to do a health history. And we've been practicing for a week, but we were still like very nervous. So after that was done, it was really good. Everything went very fine. Our teachers are amazing, so they did not like make us feel uncomfortable. We went in, we did our validation. We either got satisfactory or unsatisfactory. I'm sure everybody passed with satisfactory. And then that was that for that day. And then the next day we went out into the nursing home where we were assigned a patient, and we had to do a brief health history and blood pressures basically. And it was just like our first outing into the community, so it was very nerve-wracking for us all, but we got through it. It was really nice, very pleasant experience. But yeah, it's been a lot. I think the main things that are just really taxing is exams. There has literally been since our first exam, there has been an exam every week. It's been very very taxing. Um, we do have two classes, so if we don't have an exam in one class, an exam falls in another class. Like that week that I had the validation and the practicum, we had an exam that Monday in my fundamentals class. And then actually last week was quite nice because we got a day off because our professor was going out of town. So that was a little bit of breath. But we did have to, we had another practicum last week, and we had to do daycare observations because right now we're in our pediatric, not rotation, but we're learning about peds. And so our practicum was to go out and observe a daycare and to see how everything we learned in lecture correlates to the real world. And it was a very nice experience as well. So that was that. But we did have an exam last week as well in our pathophysiology class, and it was pretty tough. We were all worried, but it's over now, so can't think about it too much more. What do I want to talk to you guys about? It's just been crazy. It's just been really busy. There's an exam every week. We literally have our weeks packed. Like next week, I'm reading my schedule that they made for us, like I showed you guys last time. They make us these schedules, and literally something is due every week. So right now, we're going on the week of the 15th, because Monday will be the 15th. So we have 2 assignments due Monday that we have been working on for about 2 weeks now. One was a paper, one was actually both papers and an assignment. So it's just a lot of work that you have to put your time into it. So we've been working on those for about 2 weeks now. And then on Tuesday, we have a midterms quiz. And then on Wednesday, we have another exam. And then on Thursday, we have a Kaplan test, which I'm not quite sure what that's going to be about. But literally, we have 2 exams and a quiz and assignments due this week. And it's pretty hard to bounce back to a new week because last week we were so frustrated and worried about pathophysiology, and now this weekend we have to complete assignments, study for our quiz, study for our exam, worry about the Kaplan exam. So it's a lot on our plate. And then if you're like me, I work still, so I'm actually gonna be going to work here shortly. So it's just a lot that you have to cram in, and you just have to have a great amount of time management to get work done. I believe we're starting our clinicals here in a couple of weeks. I think we have orientation in about a week and a half or so. But yeah, just things are picking up. I'm surviving. I did want to tell you guys about my pathophysiology class, because this exam kind of threw us off for a loop, because our patho class, I should say, is a hybrid class. And it extends throughout the entire summer session of classes. So far since classes started, we have not had the hybrid part of the class. So our first exam, we had lectures whenever we had our patho class, and that was fine. So we knew exactly what was going to be on the exam. Our teacher weaned out the material that we did not need to know for the exam. So it was a lot easier and a lot less stressful to study for that exam. Second exam, however, was when our hybrid part of the class began, and we, as students, we have so much on our plate that we really didn't realize that it was a hybrid part. So we literally lectured over about 2 chapters in the realm that the exam will be in, and then about 4 or 5 of the other chapters were self-study modules that we literally had to learn on our own. And it was pretty nerve-wracking because we weren't used to that, and we typically we know what's going to be on the exam due to the teacher telling us. So this time we literally had to read and study on our own more than half the material on the exam. And so that was pretty stressful on top of everything else that we had to deal with in that week. So it was pretty nerve-wracking. So we had that exam on Thursday. So we just all decided to just take a day off and just not worry about school. But in reality, that's not reality for us. So I'm actually about to get ready to study now. So basically, it's just never ending. But I am really enjoying myself. I really love my cohort. Everybody is really awesome. Everybody stays very positive, and it's really great to have students that you actually bond with. And we've only been in class for a month, so I'm hoping we all like each other once clinicals start. But nevertheless, we all love each other now, and it's just really a great experience. Like, sometimes I'm at school and I'm just like, wow, I'm really happy to be here. And not many people can say that about school, because school is not fun, especially nursing school. It's really hard. And I've already started to see that it's challenging, really challenging, and it's really hard to get A's. So yeah, but we're surviving, and our motto is C's get degrees, and that's really, I mean, it's positive to say you work hard, but sometimes your best is not good enough for nursing school. It happens to the best of us. But anyway, that's another story. I'll just give you guys an update on what's going on. It's pretty busy, but I'm loving it. I will come back with another update in a couple weeks or so. We're going to be doing some things in a couple of weeks. So I'll come back and share the rest of my journey with you guys. If you guys have any questions, like I said before, just leave them down in the description box. Not description box. Leave them down in the comments. And I won't hesitate to answer them. If you guys want to talk to me through email, you can email me. I will put my email in the description box. And ask me any questions. Until then, peace. Bye, guys.